6. Made a sign. None of my like videos are like actually like good quality, so I'll have to delete most of them. But a minute ago we felt there's a quarry like 1.4, 1.5 to 7 miles from our house or whatever, and we heard like, or we didn't hear, we felt a big rattle, which is normal, but normally the rattle isn't like directly from under our feet. It's like from like sideways under our feet, I guess you could maybe say. But either I'm hoping that the vibrating that I'm feeling right now isn't like a landfill, or what are they called, like a sinkhole under me somehow, or next to me, that's like slowly like falling away. Like those are just like rocks I'm feeling bounce up against the ground below me, like that's below me, because that would suck, because then this whole house would collapse. And honestly, it's been raining, so they said there's a drought here where I'm at, but there ain't no drought here. It's been raining ever since 2014. So I don't know, I have no idea what that's about. And our backyard, or the land in our backyard, keeps like raising up, and our house keeps going down just because of all that rain. Excuse me. Luckily we're not like at a place where it would be devastating if there was a flood, I would say, but we're definitely close to those areas without a doubt. So if it was like if somehow a hurricane was able to leap over Houston and reach this area, then we'd be dead. No. Actually not where we normally record, believe it or not. But it should sound normal, or it should just be the same. Should be fine. Oh, come on, I'm gonna lose logs on this if I don't get that one. There we go. Now we got all that tree, which is amazing. Okay, that one just goes straight up. All these other ones do, but at least we're able to pick up the oak wood logs. We don't need this many for crafting, but hey, why not? Torches really like make or break your worlds, I would say. Makes your caves better. I was actually going to fix this up with this and then place with dark oak wood later, since we are trying to build up halfway. Scratch, thump, 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 thump. Thump, thump, thump. Thump, thump. Thump, 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 thump. Thump, thump. Thump, 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 thump. Thump, thump. I'm mocking them. It's actually working. Thump, 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 thump. Thump, 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 thump. Dang it, they're still doing it. Okay. They gotta stop. Honestly, it's for the benefit if they stop in the long run. Okay, now we can dig all this gravel without getting too much flint, because we know that flint return ratio is not that good. Yeah, it is not too good with an iron shovel normally. With only mining like 5 blocks, but I guess we're getting really lucky. Put glass here later. Because why not? It would be a nice place to see. Yeah, why pick up the flint? Or why pick up the gravel when you can pick up the flint? No thanks. Not on that grind anymore. Boop. Just put that there just because I'm tired of that undead zombie. I wouldn't say it's like spawner, but I definitely say that there's like it has like an advantage at that narrow passage through swimming through, so I'll just light it up. Ooh. Don't mind this at all. Not at all. Some would say. Oh, that's fine actually. Again, I don't care. Like, I'm trying to build up on this island, but these are just this is the army, I guess. If I throw this at it before it gets to me, it'll teleport away. I should be healing up. There's like a squid over there. That's just so weird. We could have possibly gone. Oh, did it die? It could have died. Oh, shoot. Can't even pick up our trident. Just because we have seeds in our inventory. It's definitely, that's one thing that's hard about finding wither. Uh, in a cave though is getting your trident back because you can pick up so many blocks whenever the wither's doing it, and it's kind of hard not to. Yeah, like, see, that's what I really want to hold my trident for afterwards anyways. I'd just rather use a trident after I defeated the enderman, because I could kill the enderman with like a nice diamond axe, you know, and then use my trident for like everything else. Like that. Like being able to do kill shots like that. That was pretty lit. If I do say so myself. Oh shoot. Zombie attack. Fall away! How much gravel? Okay, 41 gravel is a small amount. But I still need more. Easily. So I'm gonna go to the mountain. Because I know mountains have good gravel. Sometimes. Hey creeper. Hey, why don't there be this many creepers spawn whenever it's thunderstorm? I feel like you want more kaboom kaboom for your bang during a thunderstorm. That's just me. Nope, you don't even have a chance being able to walk up that. And there, I've safely protected my house. Wow. And we're just gonna use that and knock back to our advantage if it ever worked. But we completely missed that. Where's the gravel? And there's just random cow. Normally on PC rules, like all these mountains have gravel. It's stone for SPS4 worlds for now, so take advantage of it with your silk touch while you can. Little boy. Little girl. Die! Alright, yeah, I wanted to kill it with the trident right there, but whatever. It's fine, either way it's dead. Now we can pick up all this gravel. It's just laying here for whatever reason. It needs to be laying here. $56, not a bad amount. Excuse you, Katie. Where's her? Oh, there's gravel. Psych. Ow. Broke my leg. Okay, so, oh, here's our enderman. That's where our enderman teleported. Silly. Oh, man. Sweet, we got 3 from that one. Alright, now we just need a little bit more gravel. What else do I need to throw out? I don't want to throw out 2 redstone torches, but we will. It's not lapis lazuli, it's red dye or blue dye. And maybe some other redstone. We'll definitely be making more redstone benches later on. We don't know how to make a daylight sensor. Because it would be nice to make a clock, but I've found no good videos on PS4, so definitely you should make one. And I can make one. Wait, what? Are we just picking up the flint? Oh. Oh wait, no we're not. I don't know how we only have 15 though. Yeah, we don't have proportionate sand amounts either. Which is fine, because we can just yeet that flint away from our healthcare provider. Ew, liberals. I don't know. Gnomes. They do. We don't. From now on, I'm gonna hit that tridentious sea creeper in the face. Yeah. Oh, okay, let's just stick to our diamond shovel. So we can dig with our diamond shovel. Do the sand way better. Gunpowder? Shoot, okay, that's fine. I'm messing up with gunpowder. And we have almost half a stack of sand, so that's awesome. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh! A little fling and arrow at us ain't gonna help. Not at all. 360. Pulling out with the moves. I already know I'm smooth. I got it in a groove. Wait, yeah, I think I have to go that way. Honestly. Come on, Ender Pearl. Please don't be like too height for us. More length. That looks nice actually, so haven't even landed. It's not bad. By any regards. Professor James Moriarty. That's your. Oh, heck no. That's how you get a CD. Or a creeper exploding in your face from the hill. Heck no. Okay, you know what? Had it. Had it. Good luck. I can pick up all that XP. We're not even gonna pick up that. Because we don't need it. For anything. We actually need our concrete thing to go to our, skeleton spawner, if anything. Oh, that's actually pretty easy. That's actually a really easy idea to do that. Because that's kind of how that one world was. This reminds me of a very, it's almost like a parallel world to this. It's like, but here there are islands, and wherever you would spawn, there would be a bunch of islands, but there wouldn't be any mountains. And then it's almost like the reverse here, except there's like one mountain over here, or one big mountain to remind me of that world. Because it was during Christmas, it was whenever we went to watch The Hobbit, so I was like, oh, it's Lonely Mountain. Tony, they should make rings in Minecraft. I think they eventually will. Let's make like a jeweler villager who can make like jewelry and nice clothing that you can put on other villagers. Because there's definitely a market there. To some degree. Dude, yeah, no. I wish I could just like, guys, we need to make a video game that we can press all the buttons with our mind. Whoa, what the heck? Oh, shoot, it's going back, never mind. I pressed the joystick to go back. I did not press the joystick to go forward. Use my mind. Actually, I think I used the sensor. It actually picked up, like, whenever you can point it at the TV. But normally it's just supposed to work with my remote. Oh, it did again. Wait, that's because my dog's laying. Katie, stop yelling on the remote. Okay, let's go over here. Alright, I'm back. Come on, controller. I feel like my controller is just gonna be up in the Milky Way galaxy somewhere. Just like all the red, yeah, just like all the red stars put together. All the red dwarf stars. And it'll be like a little gaming controller. For a little bit. Not forever though, that would be awful. However long a gaming controller need to be there to be like, heck yeah, we want games in our minds, like, oh yeah, think happiness and get rewards and money, but couldn't be too easy, obviously. It would just make it more efficient and make more hobbies. Like, you know, there's so many different,
pathways that you can take in Minecraft alone, honestly. You can be a builder, you can be a brewer, you can be a lumberman, you can be a trader, you can be a miner, you can be a glass expert, you can be a redstone expert, you can be good at chanting or fishing, or just whatever is needed at the time. You can, or you could just be the helping hand. And it really is a grinded out game, which people like. Just sad that like the communities barely work, and if they do work, it's like, oh yeah, you can join, but like the player limit's gonna kick you out eventually before you can even join, or whatever it was saying. Oh shoot, we don't need that there. Oh gee, man. Yeah, that guy's audio, I'm glad that guy's audio is saved, but I didn't even hear it whenever I was playing. I might have heard it like once later on, like whenever it was almost time to go. I think he just said like, hey, hello, or something like that. But it is unfortunate that it wasn't able to completely save. Well, it was unfortunate that it wasn't able to save like how I would want it to save. I would want it to save so that way I could actually hear him, but I can't hear him for whatever reason, so there's that. But we're still good, we're still good builders, good builders. You just grind every now and then. You never know who's next up in the community, who's like trending and whatnot, you know? Like Speedy or anything like that. It almost looks like mushroom at first. Alright, that's fine. Bless you, Katie. Aw, isn't that the little cutest thing you ever heard? Little kitty sneeze. I hope that picked up. I would like to do an ASMR of like dog noises, of like cute dog noises. Yeah, how to grow your channel to 1 million, more like how to grow everything to 1 trillion. Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? Or am I right? See, like, Minecraft is such a good background for this, but you have no idea when I recorded this audio for real, unless you showed up live. Otherwise, it could be completely backwards, you never know. We can't edit the actual video, so I feel like Minecraft is the least derpiest and most progressive game to be able to play. You know, cause yeah, I can go to campaign and go play a Call of Duty campaign, but you know, I'll go play a Call of Duty campaign if someone wants me to. Just comment which Call of Duty campaign, and if you say you're gonna watch it and like you'll actually want to watch it, I'll definitely make it. I can't make it if it's not gonna be like people aren't gonna want to watch it, but. Even though I'd want to, I just wouldn't have the time. Yeah, we could have like dog wagging tail sounds, ASMR. Dog chow, but I wouldn't really want that one. I would want dog drinking though, however. Yeah, dog drinking would be kinda cool. One could say. If they hold that particular opinion. However, that particular one may be being influenced by a certain cartoon. Which is, I mean, fine, you just can't, like, steal anything from them. I don't think that would cross any borders, so. Hey, that sand and dirt block almost looks like a crafting table. Hey, Squid, what are you doing here, silly boy? Hey, yeah! Ink everywhere, silly thing. We actually kind of like squids sometimes. Sometimes we don't. Swim. Run. Touch the boat. Touch the butt. You touch the butt, good boy. Woo. Land on me for a bad joke. Darn it. Gosh. Can you imagine? Alright, we're gonna write the YouTube rules in blood. Like, just do that again, because, was it Draco, or was it Draco, or whatever, some like D-named guy in Athens like wrote like a bunch of laws and just pure blood. I don't know if it was like blood of an animal or blood of a human. Oh, human? Okay, it was the blood of a human, I'm pretty sure. I don't think they would kill anyone, they would just, you know, drain it out slowly, which is not like what you want to hear all the time, but this is what happened, this is humanity, so I'm just saying, you never know what YouTube could come to. And if you're in the future, well then, just hit that like button and duck on out of here. Hit that parallel universe button where everything didn't go wrong, and yeah. Yeah, now that I think about it, I mean, how many Minecraft parallel universes do you think there is for, just like different skins in this game that the creator made, you know? Like, who knows, sand could be a whole different color. And you know how our colors are already off? That's a little sus, don't you think, guys? I think a little tweakery was happening there. So we, like, no one could, like, band together and really, like, make everyone else reap the profit. For some reason I'm remembering, like, being able to play on PC really early and record, but I never was, but I always wanted to. Who knows? Like, who are you some YouTube? I wanna know. I wanna know. I wanna know. Oh yeah, that's obviously gonna fall, my bad. My B. Because it acts as sand, because it's technically concrete powder. After we had dipped on out of the place. And switched positions, switched like, oh darn it again, I messed up. Slipped up. Slipped up, you could get tripped up. Hairline finna get clipped up. It's funny. Man, yeah, I know. Like, how big is Brawl Stars and Wii games and like Nintendo? I feel like I've watched like all the like decent big games whenever they were out, and I don't remember a lot of glitches on them. I remember Easter eggs, really secret Easter eggs that might get changed every now and then. But because if there were glitches, they weren't that bad. Unless it was on Wii. Black Ops 1. Now there were some glitches there that needed to be taken out on the regular. But not anymore. At least I don't think. I would doubt. By now. You know? Yeah, I would. It's been so long. Yeah, cause I even tried to go back to like a Black Ops 1 server on the PS3 like 4 months ago. Cause Black Ops 4 was dookie, and I was thinking maybe there'd be some Black Ops 1 people playing, but nope, because it's right out. It was like maybe a couple weeks after the DLC release. Cause I did play the first DLC a little bit, just didn't continue playing it because it was not good quality of a game at all. So it was not worth your time. So I just didn't put it on. But the like the currently around 100, that video, like you guys should have blocked every single other video except that one. In the YouTube community whenever that thing on that video was there. Wow, like an arrow. I forget what it was. I wish I could just like message, like if someone, you guys should message my Snapchat. I could definitely tell you exactly what I was talking about there. Just remind me of like, just tell me like what episode it is and timestamp it. I'll go back to this discussion time and look at the clip and see what I was doing or something like that, or keep talking, or really just do something interesting. Oh, all this red wool dye, red dye, but nothing to use it on. What a shame. I could travel to a faraway forest with like big old roses, but these spider eyes ain't giving me no red wool anymore, that's for sure. If I'm gonna build with people, I would definitely want to build like a gold. I would definitely want to build like a Lord of the Rings stuff, obviously. Especially after The Hobbit. I've always wanted to build the... What is that one? Shoot. With Thorin. Thorin Oakenshield. What is their castle? Do dungeons deep and caverns old. I feel like I could sing the whole song, but the name of that song is escaping me, and I feel like that song is like based on the fan art for that anyways. Oh, there's some slimes. Let's go kill these slimes. Or some ogres. If you was Shrek and Lord of the Rings. That's what I'm gonna do. If like every door in the house be a door. I'm just gonna like build up some like really good Lord of the Rings movies. They're just kinda random and kinda great somehow. That's what we really need to do. Take full advantage of like body editing in the future. Like, oh yeah, because I'm sure eventually it could be like, okay, well the person's body was in like every single possible angle almost. Or like, since it was in all these angles, you can easily decide which one you want and then spread the frame rate, or spread it and copy and paste it to each frame really quickly and be able to turn it off, like rotation wise, a slight degree, really quickly. Just by putting in a function, right? But whatever, I think it's more difficult than that. It's way more difficult than that. Unfortunately. But I think those are definitely like some logistics of it, just to kind of get your mind wrapped around the whole idea. Or not even the whole idea, just the idea, I guess you could say. I remember they prepared us for like Mars. Like, whoa, what would you, like if you had like a little room in Mars, what would you you know, what would you put on there? Would you put like would you put a painting of a car? And they gave us magazines, and they're like, oh yeah, pick out images that you want in your room, and it'll represent the idea. And then you can use these couple of tools to make a little bit of decorations, but not much. Mostly just use a magazine, here's a cardboard box. And it was kind of cool. It was a camp, it wasn't for school, but I had fun at that camp. I met a bunch of like good people quickly, who were like either my age or older than me, but still pretty cool. But I never ended up... No, actually, I don't know if I ended up becoming friends with them again. I honestly, that might have like been my friend group at the end of high school. And I just didn't even know it because this was whenever I was younger. I was much younger whenever I went to this camp. But I made friends there and it was lit. It's kind of, and then I like transferred schools being like, oh yeah, or not transfer schools. I went to elementary school being like, oh yeah, well, I didn't even have to go to pre-K, and I'm from out of state, and I have all these other cool friends in this neighborhood, and I have all these other cool friends at this school, and I have other cool friends in Kansas that go to these schools. So now what's up, Mr. Zombie Slayer? Freaking overused gamer tag, whatever. That's kind of funny, actually. If it made sense, it's just like hype Yeah, that's like linguo, I guess you could say. That's like hype, pubescent linguo, I guess you could say. Just that, because it didn't make sense, but it was like an article word or something like that, right? From being like a complete sentence at least. Maybe if not complete, then a compound sentence. But either way, some type of construction. And that's what we're all about. Not knowing what the burp we're talking about. Five. Alright, we'll put 6. Okay, just watch how much better your lives will be. If, like, I'm honestly part of the series. I'm trying not to curse in the series as much as possible. Obviously, every now and then there's some bits. But, I've definitely been able to stop, so it's like, I hope by, like, episode 100 I'm, like, completely rid of it, you know, for a little bit. Before I, care to talk about, find another subject that's not, like, completely ridiculous, because I guess we could just start, like, talking about this subject to kind of, like, boycott it in a sense, you know? Because if you talk about the subject that's not really, like, great on YouTube while making a bunch of YouTube videos and a bunch of YouTubers agree that it's not, like, a great feature, then obviously they're gonna have to change it, or you're just gonna benefit because you're helping the community. So yeah, I'm just like, I just don't want to, like, I just want to be able to help out in a way that doesn't seem like I'm being like a super bunzo person. I'm just trying to get smarter and be better at editing and music editing, because I feel like I could definitely finesse some stuff later on if like just live a really long time and we go back to like weird old tools and I'm the only one just like living out here with my dogs barking like every squirrel in this freaking forest, but that's it. Oh, and these hogs, man, I'm telling you. Not these guys, those guys are lit. I'm telling you, that's what I'm imagining. Like, what I imagine at the end of, like, what I imagine hell to be, honestly, is like, it's just the idea of like a box in a cave, and then at the end of it, it's just like a mushroom that like lights up every color with a crystal with eyes, and it's like alive, and it's like feels so cool because it looks good, and it's not like depressed because it's finally like a good thing, because Indians been worshipping cows. Like, why not? Jesus, let's get that set up. Let's go like kill a really cool demon and just like claim that as ours. And then I feel like the idea of hell will just be like, oh yeah, and like in Pandora's box or whatever, just like, oh, here's like the like little picture of a mushroom. You actually can't edit it. You'll never see it in your life. You'll never be able to like do anything with it, you know? Or it's just like, it's just that idea. Like, there'll just be a note in there, and the thing is, it's like obviously a lie. So because you're in hell, and that seems like the whole concept of hell to me so far. If you're like more of a very decent person, and you're not like a murderer or anything like that, and you're not like, you know, you try to be gentle wherever you go, because there is leeway. That's what I would tell if there ever was a limbo to be in. But there's probably more than that. It's probably like, it'd probably end up being something like, oh yeah, there's a trap. But then again, remember like, all the power you give to it, it doesn't matter. It like that, all the power you give to it is the power it's gonna take. But so if you don't give any power, it has none. So whatever it is, let's just give it a name. Oh, didn't we give it a really good name? I feel like if we gave it a really good name, the name didn't save in our video. Like, it's not because of just It the Clown, it's just because of like, I feel like all this 2012 talk, you know, kind of started all this warmongering, almost, I would say. Remember, guys, that normally armies attack in like spring or July. It's really not smart for armies to attack in the fall or winter, so just look at the seasons all around the world and you should be good. So yeah, this pathway goes a great distance, but it's gonna have to go all the way over there somehow. We could build farms over here, for sure, and like build walls. You know what I always love to see? I always love to see Avatar: The Last Airbender. That's like the one anime, like, show that I watched on, Nickelodeon. And then I watched the movie whenever it came out, which was lit. It's just like, yeah, I don't know how they could have done any better in Hollywood or wherever it was recorded. Probably just more Japanese characters with like more Japanese, like, you know how we had the Emoji Movie? I'm sure you could like just make like a mix between like an Emoji Movie, Avatar: The Last Airbender, and like obviously like Asian culture, and be able, and then just put down like Asian actors or something like to that degree, and you could possibly like make it better Avatar: The Last Airbender, because that's how I think we all kind of imagined it. I want to know more about that like trading guy. That trading guy was so like weird. I feel like sometimes I'll be watching Avatar: The Last Airbender and be saying like, you see different, like the same episode twice but different outcomes. I'll be like, what? But maybe that's just because I forced my 12-year-old mind to like imagine that, so that way I could have more like enjoy the series more whenever I was older. So who knows? But I feel it. Heck yeah, airbending, just like fireball, just that easy. I just jump in the air, throw like a freaking wind trail under me, and do a backflip real quick because my feet be doing like a backflip like that, and then fireball with my right hand thrown because I would hold my right hand out like that. But I'm not able to do that, unfortunately. Steve could, if Steve wanted to, dude, you've been carrying around like a lot of stuff. I don't think we've had like a one-on-one talk with you, like the viewers, to talk to Steve, you know, in a while. Are you hungry? Yeah, you look hungry. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, it's been a while. I'm sure you're feeling a little bit better and kind of like ambitious because you've killed and defended off armies. Oh yeah, and the tower and the zombie. Yeah. Alright, Steve's looking lit. But I feel like Steve's always looking lit. Are you ever like okay? Like, are you ever like, is there everything wrong? Because if there ever is, just let me know and I'll help you out. Steve said okay. Steve's a true one. He's a good friend. If that's great, I need that. And we have the iron to collect it, so. Yes, one piece of gravel. You useless sheep. You useless piece of sheep. The piece of sheep. The piece of sheep that broke the camel's straw. And then it just rhymes. And it's just a loop. Like, there's nothing beyond that. If you run through those checkpoints of logical reasonings and conclusions, there's nothing else to discover beyond that. Just because the thing that you are discovering is very base in itself. Oh wait. We need this crafting table out, however. With those good old sticks. Get like I'm building the base of a house, but whatever. Grey wool. Where do I pick grey wool up? No thanks. No. We can turn these to torches. As many no, not as many. 24. Heck yeah. Just one coal. That's pretty efficient. Crafting table and one coal for a sheep. Just because I'm already instant cooking these things, and they're like, how are sheep instantly dying and smelting into food for mankind already? I've barely woken up from my nap. Then go to sleep. Go right back to sleep, Jolly Boy, cause you earned it. You earned it, silly thing. Just give me some communication skills with you for a while and we're Gucci. Oh he automatically died. Hey, did you see your homeboy? Yeah, home slice. Did you see your home slice? He like automatically popped. So I feel bad. I messaged this one guy. I was like, hey, if you add me, I like messaged him on his stream. I was like, hey, if you add me, I'll build monster spawner on your world. Or no, I said something crazy like 10 monster spawners on your world if you play on my world, and it for a little bit, but then it like corrupted, and then I was like, oh yeah, like I actually had to go to like a camp away for a week, which I did, and then I came back and I was like, oh hey, I can play with you now. He's like, yeah, you said you would play with me, but you didn't, you liar. I was like, I can play with you now. He's just being like kind of mean about it, you know. I was like, yeah, I kind of want to play, you know, that'd be interesting, but but we ended up starting the world, and he just kept like, he's like, alright, I'm gonna do nothing, I'm just gonna sit here, you do all the work. So I started playing for a little bit, and I realized he wasn't even gonna like do anything like literally the whole time. He was just gonna watch me, so I just left. And he kept messaging me. I was like, did not know what he expected from me. I was not gonna go back and help him. I was a nice person. I was fair. This looks like a battleground. Looks like the Battle of like Narnia that came out in like, the Battle of Narnia came out like when I was like graduating kindergarten. I remember graduating kindergarten just thinking, wow, I wonder what teenagers are watching in movie theater, because I feel like they'd be watching something in movie theater after like in that time whenever it's really hot in the summer after graduation. But now it's this long, it's like this long later. I'm just recalling like all the elementary school years I had. The most favorite game, if you guys are kids and you want like a good game to play in recess, Zombie Tag is like the best game to play. One person starts out as it, so that way only one person has to benefit and everyone else can like be like, oh yeah, that's amazing. Kind of like in hide and seek. That one person obviously is gonna be like, oh shoot, obviously like it's gonna be embarrassing if I don't get anyone, but whatever, it'll be fine. And then all you have to do is just single out one slower person, which whenever you have like 50 kids on a playground, it's kind of more simple to do that. But yeah, and you just do that, and if you want to be like the coolest kid in elementary school, the only thing you gotta do is just be the person who picks who's it. And then what you say is you say you're gonna pick yourself it for like either every other time you pick someone, or you say you'll be it every single time, like all of the last week of recess. Because in elementary school recess, like the last week, like I don't think you get, or at least we didn't like get recess in like the last 2 weeks, second to last week of school, because that's like the weirdest one in elementary for whatever reason. It's like they have like, yeah, they'll have like game day on one day, but then they'll have nothing on Tuesday, like literally nothing, because it's like, oh yeah, what the heck are we gonna do after game day? We read all the books in like fall, you know, and we drew all those things. They were beautiful. So if you just say like, oh yeah, I'll be it for the last week in May for all the times that you guys be it, and I just won't be it for a little bit since I have to pick and I feel bad about picking, then you'll be like, oh, everyone will be like, oh yeah, sure. And then there'll be like 30 kids playing your recess game with you. And you'll be able to get some friends going into middle school, which is unfortunate that I had to switch schools before you know, my career really took off. But that's okay. I'm coming up from exactly what I came from. Freaking like football player who worked out and who sat in his garage and played games whenever it was hot in the afternoon, if he wasn't working. That's like what I was a friend with yeah, okay, this build team MC is like really awful. First of all, I tried joining it, like joining like several different people's worlds, like at least 10, and I can join none of them just because they didn't have their settings set up. Okay, first of all, and none of their mics worked, and if I was able to join, they would kick me out. Or kill me. No, they wouldn't even kill me. I don't even care if they kill me. They would never kill me. They would just kick me out. Or they would, like, trap me in a hole because they were in creative. And just let me sit there to rot. So your stuff is not, again, you need servers. These communities are not, it's a good placeholder. But it's not gonna be, like, the end-all be-all. And if it is, then we're not. We're done for, ladies and gentlemen. We're done for. But yeah, no, one of my friends, like older brothers, that's like all he would do whenever he was like this age. Because there's really nothing to do during this age, honestly. It's just weird. Especially if you're just like watching over a house. So, yeah. But we go out and we throw parties. Definitely would like love to record a bachelor life on YouTube, but like, wait, isn't like a bachelor party whenever like, yeah, it's like the last night you're single, so it's like, are you gonna cheat on your wife? Are you not? Who knows? To heck with it, I wouldn't. Alright, I don't know if I said I would or I wouldn't there, but let's just leave it at that. See if the women trust me enough, because I was actually kind of smooth. And if you catch in a case, then you're damn it, I can't say it. Dang, I can't say it. Ah! Dang, I can't say it. I just can't say it. I'm not gonna say it. It's too mean. But, comment. Make sure you guys leave comments, y'all. I remember I went on Tinder and just said, like, proud dad, even though I was not a dad. Yeah, I put in, like, 18. I was like, well, I was 18 at the time. I was like, proud dad. Like, yeah, what else, like, there's so much other stuff to say, but, I feel like it's just already such a meme at that point, you know? Okay, we need a block there. Yeah, sure, let's just have like 30 of these things hit me before I even get up. I wonder block. Yeah, from like hoping to God that, from praying, yeah, hoping and praying to God every night in Kansas that the Wi-Fi tower would be up so I can play Brawl Stars with more than one player on the GameCube or whatever it was out there in the time. Oh man, those were the days. Gosh, you just love those days. Just like sitting around in mud. What? No, that's what the pigs did. Smelled, and they like rot. They like mud and carrots basically, and celery. It's horrible. Well, not for them, but and you have to make sure that your feed matters and on track for their diet, so that you don't have overfeeding and obesity, because that's like the #1 cause of like less mortality rate in all livestock animals is obesity. I'm pretty sure. So you guys gotta watch that, because if your cows live longer than our cows can, I'm pretty sure cows are like supposed to live pretty long for their body structure. We just don't know why they don't. But that might just be a myth, but either way, there's definitely some investigating to do. This still needs to be done on cows. Dude. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4. That's not as bad as it used to be. Dang, we're really only this far into it. It's not expensive, it's just like, you gotta go a long ways. Oh, okay, we're almost there. Yeah, we could just do a UE right here. If we don't want to go into the, well, yeah, we don't want to go into the more dirt. We can just go in, we can nestle it in right there. And that's where we dug straight down. And that's where we get all of our creeper heads, which is amazing. And there's another, like, there's another whole, like, bridge thing over here. I complain, but I'm working, so it looks like I'm doing the most. I came to your daughter's wedding and I gave a good toast. So don't come after me, I'll make a second channel and I'll follow corruption like a roast. I know too much inside information, but I do not like to boast. Dang, dude. You guys are fired. Thank you for sending me... Guys, feel free to like write any poetry in the comments. We also love that. I've also started to see some like poetry comments, and that's honestly like I remember talking about that in some of my early episodes. Like not like in the series first of all, but even before that, back in like 2015, just like poetry updates. But we never ended up getting it together. But it's never something we like stopped pursuing. We kind of just pursued it as a hobby. We never like, yeah, we were never like, alright, let's go down to like the old bungalow at the park. If you don't know what a bungalow is, it's that thing that like provides shade wherever there's just empty space in a park. Like it's not where the like the actual playscape is. It's like the wooden thing. But normally normally its roof will collapse if there's like a really, really bad storm. I think you get the idea by now. It has a weird name. I'm pretty sure it's a bungalow. I've always called it a bungalow. Because you're gonna like bungle up below it if it's raining. And if it's like not called that, it's whatever, you know? I'm just gonna call it that because that's so easy to call it out. But yeah, again, if you guys like poetry, feel free to comment any lines or lyrics that you guys like, because it's kind of like a chink in a T-series and a copyright thing, so armor right now, because you can make up parodies, so many parodies easily. But I want like YouTube Rewind to be like kind of like a meme again. It should be like a meme against themselves, kind of where they roast themselves, or get like old employees that weren't like bad employees, but they just had to lay them off, and they get them to make YouTube Rewind for them, where they're just like roasting like YouTube in general and how it's just become like so corporate, and then at the end of it just make it like very hopeful, and you've just revived like the nostalgia of YouTube back in 2000. I would say like 2012, 2013, 2014 were your best years because of Smosh, all those parodies, all those music videos, the election, 2011, same thing, more music videos, more video games. It really like, those really were like advanced times. If we were picking up speed at any time, it was definitely then. But I heard that the scientist is like supposed to get immortality in like 50 years, so if that happens, yo, shout us out. And we'll like start like a donation for it for as many people as possible, as soon as possible. And we can just get it like 5th in line, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, because we'll save up for a 5th in line. And we'll save up for like 4 other people, and then we'll be like, alright, this is our 5th purchase of the immortal serum, I guess. Can that be fine? Since like 5 is just like I could say like 5 is a balancing number, and I wouldn't really know how to be an immortal unless I was going to like be a nice, even balanced, patient, relaxed immortal like I'm prophesized to be. Yeah, talk about a Minecraft video, ladies and gentlemen. I love y'all, really. Y'all really are great supporters. We figure out as much stuff as we possibly can for y'all, and we do figure out interesting stuff. It just makes the communication more streamlined now. We've been so inactive for a while, because again, this is technically a sleeper cell channel, but you know, you gotta put in that work. So thanks for hitting us up and checking us out. Guys, look at these beacon powers. if you guys have another beacon suggestion, you can comment it if you guys want. But tell me guys' favorite beacon, because I always find it interesting, like different like other people's playstyles. Because if you have feather falling boots, kind of like I do, you might want like a jump boost one, and other people may not want a jump boost one. You know, or never even be able to make like a jump boost potion, or they may not even know how. So we'll definitely have to make one of those later on. But either way, the point I'm trying to get across is you never know what a person's beacon's gonna do. Like haste is definitely for mining, so I think the speed will be for like ship speed, and then the haste will be for I don't want to be mining. Let's just say like haste is for farming, chopping down trees, and speed's for like getting through those villager traits and merchant ships that come in and out, I guess, if we use our imagination. Or if one of y'all link a mod that we can download on PS4 later on, if that happens. But yeah, again, Mojang, you're, I'm such a small, like, Minecrafter, but your Minecraft communities work, I would say, like, 2% of the time. And obviously that's better than nothing, but it needs help. I could definitely be someone who's credible helping, since I'm just like simply just because I'm like streaming everything that I play, because this is a survival world. But yeah, and recently on Drama Alert, entrepreneur at the age of blah 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 thinks he's really cool and thinks he has it all figured out because he is that straightforward in thinking, and that's what the people love and want. Oh, hey guys. You fudging nasties. Where y'all going? Yeah, if you want useful tips about the stock market, if you had invested, let's see, if you bought 1,000 shares of Wingstop at $48, would equal $4,800, and now equals $998, you would have made a profit of $4,900. It literally doubled over the course of like 2 years. And if I had just saved up like more like of these penny stuffs that I could have helped you guys out. I could have made some like decent money because I knew it was gonna go up. And same thing with Nike, but I kind of got on the Nike trend late because it was like, it was at 30, then went up to 40, and it stayed at 40 for a while, and then it went up to 60. But yeah, and now it's at like 80 or so. No, I think it's at a solid like 76. I think it's been around there for a while, and it's not gonna go up until like NFL starts or NBA. So I would assume until you start buying stuff like that, because you have soccer. But if you're looking at Nike, you really need to see where Nike's selling. I'm pretty sure it's just mostly America and Great Britain for like the majority, I would say. I don't think it's China, but maybe with like that one guy who left, what's his name? What's the big Asian guy's name? He was like a really good center for the Houston Rockets, and I think he won them a championship. He was an amazing player. Yao Ming. Yeah, I think his name is Yao Ming. Like Yao Ming coming through with the dunk. I'm running around dinging these fools up. Just gonna put these signs down because I have nowhere else to put them. Yeah, we need more gravel. Oh wait, we have lots of gravel. Okay. We have no red flowers. Ah! I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Oh! Is that the sound it still makes? I don't think it is. Yeah, so we're trying to do a 12-hour stream tomorrow, but I don't know what's like a good starting time. I feel like if I started, I would want to be able to like be able to then like go cook myself some lunch midway through, and then like just make up for that like 30 minutes right there if I started like 7 o'clock, you know, and then end at 7 o'clock, and then it's like sleeping time. But then even then I I could just go take like a shower and relax and then come on. Maybe one of my friends will be playing and then even start another stream. So then it's like almost 24 hours of recording. Should I just go for like a 24-hour stream? Like in the middle of summer? I mean, it is summer. Maybe I'll do it on Friday. We'll see. We'll see how hard it is. We'll do like a test run tomorrow, I guess. Like a 15-hour run is not a bad test run by any means. But it's like 15 hours at the max, 12 hours at the... Well, I would say 12 hours at the least, but 12 hours at the least is if I do it well, you know? And if it's not like not saving and stuff like that. Like yeah, if it's not like not saving or just not like, or it just keeps glitching out. So we'll see. I hope I'm able to do that for y'all because support's been great, honestly. We don't get too many people signed up for our live streams. One, just because we're making these episodes for y'all, and they're coming out without no delay, so it's kind of a little bit difficult to keep up. And we are like streaming in like, you know, it's like Tuesday, so obviously less activity unless it's around lunch, which we did get a viewer in a comment earlier, which is great. And I don't mind getting these hours right now. You know, it's nice. It's kind of hot outside. I could go swimming later if this stream goes off, because I don't know how long I should do today if I'm thinking a 15-hour stream. I was thinking, well, I don't know. Whatever. I kind of want to talk about it in the next episode. So stay tuned once we finish this tree for y'all homeboys. Yeah, I think this tree's almost done with, boys. Alright. Okay, well, let's go down. Oh, wait. Maybe one more? Just gonna hit all those leaves, make sure there's no pieces of wood there, because your trees can stay up there, and that's annoying. It's not a glitch, it's just what's supposed to happen. Oh, I never found anywhere to put the cakes. I'll probably just find somewhere to put the cakes in the next episode, honestly. But, wait, let's put them in the saplings. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and this is Lieutenant Nasty signing off. I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.